Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for July 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th, Monday through Thursday. Now, this is just the introduction. Just let's get that really clear. This is just the introduction. It will be seen on all the videos. So if you want to just jump ahead, if you cross watch, if you do your rising, ascending, moon, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, whatever that is, if you cross watch, go down right there to the description and I'll have a little timestamp where you can bypass the introduction. Now, hope you watch it at least one time. I think it has some good information. Anyway, I am going to be using for the main readings, I will be using my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will be using Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards and my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. For this, I do an overview. I do a general reading. I tell you what's going on for the introduction. I tell you what's going on in the stars, help you to maybe make some determinations. You can comment, let me know. But I will be using my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot and my Colette Baron Reed The Good Tarot. Now, a couple of things. I have prayed. I have meditated. I have infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. What that means is I open myself to higher power, to God, Holy Spirit, and ask that whatever comes through be, reach the person it needs to reach, and that it be true and caring and loving, okay, and helpful too. Now, let's see what we've got going on here. I'm going to take my notes because we have the full moon coming up. The full moon will be in Capricorn, and that will be July 13th. I didn't put the time up here. Why didn't I do that? Maybe that's up here somewhere. July 13th, full moon at 2:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, you can adjust that to your own time period. Now, the interesting thing about the full moon is there will be some other planetary energies going on. This is Capricorn. Remember, we have Pluto in Capricorn. Capricorn wants wants to solidify things. Capricorn wants to build things. But Pluto has been in Capricorn for since 2008. It will be going in 2023. It will be bouncing back and forth between Aquarius and Capricorn, and then in 2024 it goes into Aquarius, where there's a lot of social and technology positive and hopefully positive energies, and then it stays there for about 20 years. So it's an interesting time because, like I said, Capricorn wants to build, but Pluto is about destruction, is about transformation, is about tearing things down in order for them to be rebuilt. And we do have Saturn. This is Saturn in Aquarius. When is that? Has that been since 2020? Or was it 2019? It was like December 2020? Okay, 2020, December 2020. And Saturn in Aquarius, I have been saying all along, has been about illusion versus reality. What we believe to be true versus what really is truth. So that really aligns very well with what's going on. So as Pluto is trying to tear things down, Capricorn has this, pushing energy, trying to move things forward. But Pluto is saying, no, it has to come all down in order for the truth to be revealed, in order for illusion to be destroyed, in order for something new to be rebuilt. Okay, the reason I bring that up, and if you've been following me, you know I've been talking about that. But the reason I'm bringing that up is that when the full moon will be on the 13th. Now, numbers are important. They can be used for dark energies or light energies. So we put our energies, we make them light. We go for that positive, and we need to really stay in the light energies, especially around this full moon. Because the number 13 is, in traditional tarot and any tarot, is the death card, is about transformation, is about, again, that tearing down in order for something to be rebuilt. It's not necessarily tower energy. It is something that just very clearly, something ends for something to begin. So we have that number going on, and that is where that full moon is. Now, The full moon is squared with Jupiter, which is in Aries. Aries is the fire sign. Aries is the god of war. Jupiter is a very good planet, is a planet of good fortune. And squares mean that they're kind of opposing each other. So we've got this wanting to tear down in order for things to happen. So there's a little opposition, so it could be a very strong energy. Now it is trining with Mars in Taurus and Uranus in Taurus. So that's where they get together and they're kind of like, hey, we're going to help you. That's good buddy type of energy. That's let's move. So Mars again is it the Rome? Okay, Aries I think is Greek and Mars is Roman. Same, or vice versa. Same energy, god of war type of energy. Uranus is expect the unexpected. So there's just this type, and they're kind of getting together and they're really pushing the full moon to kind of do some things that, they're supporting the full moon in doing some things that may be very unusual and maybe a little bit surprising. The thing that I really want to talk about is that the full moon, Capricorn, is conjunct with Pluto in Capricorn. Okay, so that means that they are putting pressure on each other. That means that they are really trying to make their point. They are really trying to get things done, and it's like this very explosive energy. Pluto, Capricorn. It's like this is our moment. This is our stand. Okay, nice thing. Venus is trined with Saturn, so that's a very good energy. That's on July 13th also. So that's Venus in Gemini does gentle that Saturn in Aquarius, and then Venus in Gemini squares with Neptune. So there's on the 14th. So there's some little interesting stuff going on, but I'm really interested more in the 13th with that full moon. Now the full moon also is a time, and I say this is where we release, relinquish, and request. It's release what's holding us back, those tethers, those cords, relinquish what we don't need. So that's where we consciously make a decision saying enough is enough. I don't want this anymore. I am letting it go. And we request what we do need or what would be positive for us. So you can start doing that type of energy 3 days before, 3 days after. I really like doing it, say, like the day before and the day of and the day after. So in this case, it would be the 12th, 13th, and 14th. I do not worship the moon. I look at it as a divine creation. And many, many scriptures, whatever, say, look to the heavens. So let's see. So that 13th energy could be extremely powerful. It could be very revealing. Could be very, like I said, very, kind of explosive type of energy. Okay, I'm not talking physically, I'm talking metaphysically. Okay, let's see what we have now using the Waite Rider, or Rider Waite, maybe it's easier for me to say it that way, tarot cards. Let's see. Remember, I did tell you I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. So not really responsible for what can come out of my mouth. I try not to overthink it because that's when I kind of can mix the message up a little bit. So let's just see what we have for this week, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. Here we go. Generally just do 3 cards. Anything reversed, to me, has a little bit more oomph, so it's kind of like pay attention to it. Court cards have dual energy, so page, underlying energy, regardless of what it says, is our earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Knights are our fire energies, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queens are our water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the king has our air energy or sword energy, and that would be Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So let's see what we have here. First card. So we have the 8 of Rods. Rods is fire energy. Rods is our our Aries, our Leo, and our Sagittarius. Remember, there is some stuff going on with Aries energy right now. This is passionate, very burning, very determined energy, very committed energy. This has a lot of things going on. Now, could this be something to do with the solar flares that we've been having? Something called CMEs that we've been having, and I don't know enough about that. The Schumann resonance, this is like the electricity, the fire, things are flying, things are just really not necessarily stable, not necessarily unstable either. It's just, there's just so much, there's too much. The energies are just flying around. So there could be a lot of activity going on. I do feel that there could be activity that we actually see going on. What does that mean? I don't know yet. It just is there. It's just a lot of activity. The electricity is in the air. The fire's in the air. Electricity is more with our air energies, but I do feel that this has a lot of things in the air. Now, 8s have unlimited possibilities, unlimited opportunities. Things can be happening. There's a lot of coming and going. It could be for really great things. It could be for not so great things. It could be for both. But there's a lot of comings and goings this week. So let's see what we've got here. Okay, now this is reversed. This is a 4. Now, 4 of Cups. 4s have stability. It has leadership. It has also organization. Now, this has an interesting, there's different ways to read this. I always look at this as the in-between energies. It's kind of like I'm not necessarily happy with where I'm at. I'm not necessarily ready to take on anything more. So to me, it's kind of this in-between, this waiting. I have to wait. I have to see. I'm not, where am I going with any of this? Again, Cups is our Cancer, our Pisces, Scorpio. So we're in Cancer. Neptune is in Pisces, and we've got, the south nodes are in Scorpio. So there is a lot of that water energy. And the moon is, the moon energy does affect the water signs. It affects the world's waters. It affects us. We have a lot of fluid in our own body. So, there is that gravitational. But this is, again, there's a lot going on, and we may be in a position where we're kind of like, I don't even know what's going on. I don't know which way to go. I'm not necessarily happy with where I'm at. I'm kind of judgmental with where I'm at, and I'm not necessarily ready to move on. Or I might be ready to move on. It's just that the circumstances aren't. So let's see what we've got here. Well, we come back to we come back to Wands. So we have an 8, 4, and a 1. Ace is a 1. New beginnings, new start. Wands is, again, that fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Ace of Wands is something exciting happening, something positive. Well, we hope that it's positive. It can be challenging, but it's something that we really want to go after. So while there's a lot of activity, we may be in, the world may be kind of in a state of flux, in a state of which way do I go? There's so many wonderful possibilities, so much excitement that's about to happen. There's things that, and remember, we're about to, not quite, but we will be, what is it, the 22nd? We will be going into Leo season. So we could be feeling the energies, the possibilities, the positivities, okay? So things are, there's activity, there is more to come, positive energy to come. We're just kind of, the world is just kind of in a state of flux, is kind of in a state of, I don't even know which way I'm going, okay? And the 8 of Rods is also, am I coming or am I going? So there's a state of confusion. It's not necessarily an easy state. You have to always remember to have that hope and to remember that there is always another possibility. And again, I always say this, no matter what's going on in the universe or the world, we have to live our lives the best we can. And we are the light workers. We are the ones that really kind of chose to be here at this time, the star seeds. Okay, let's go on to my Colette Baron read. I said it right, the Good Tarot. Higher power. What else would you like? What else would you like everyone, our group, our people to know? What is happening this week? What's happening, especially with that full moon? This full moon. Okay, normally I just pull one card, but I feel like pulling 3. So let's go, put these here. Let's see what we have from the Colette Baron Reed Good Tarot. put that up there. First card. So I do believe that these are all going to be reversed, but let's see. So now we have the Queen of Earth. The Queen again, underlying energy is that water energy, that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Very caring, very loving. But the Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, is down to earth, is grounded, is very much, hey, we've got to take care of business. It is about our job, money, career. It could be also about our home. The Queen of Earth, it needs to take care of business. The Queen of Earth is saying we need to take care of the people, the people that look up or report up. So there is, the Queen of Earth also wants life to be better and wants to provide a better life for her subjects, if you want to even say. This is not necessarily the divine feminine, but it does not mean that it does not have that divine feminine touch. Okay, but it is somebody who might be in leadership. It might be somebody who has it doesn't necessarily have to be a female, but it does have to be someone that has a very caring attitude, a very nurturing attitude. And this is this could be the earth energy itself wanting to take care of her people. Okay, but in a very positive way. She wants to make sure that there's a roof over their heads, their money. There's a sense of security with the Queen of Earth. Okay, next card. The Six of Water. Now the six, again, six is the number of man. This would be the Six of Cup. This would be the Queen of Pentacles. This would be the Six of Cups. This is number of man. It's the energies you put into it. The Six of Water is a nostalgia card. The Six of Water is like looking back and saying, oh, can't we go back to happier times? Can't we go back to when things were easier? The thing about the Six of Cups is that, we look at this through a rose-colored glass, okay? It's not necessarily the truth, and things were hard at that time. It's just that maybe we're just a little more tired, so they seem a little sweeter, okay? But the thing about the Six of Water, it's emotional. It wants to go back. It's kind of like, I'd rather, again, maybe that's Saturn in Aquarius, I'd rather be living in an illusion than living with the truth. So interesting with that, whatever that is going to happen. Now let's see, again, reversed again. Now we have a 17. So we have a 1. So let me show you these cards a little bit more because, okay, there's the Queen of Earth, standing regal, standing firm, very earth energy. There is the Six of Water, wishful, wanting to go back, wanting more, wanting to live in a time where maybe our blindfolds were on. And then we have the Star. Okay, this is a major arcana card. This is a 17, so we have a 1, which is a new beginning again. 7, which I look at as the divine umbrella, the divine protection. Sometimes it's the divine intervention. A lot of times it's the divine interference. You add the 1 and 7 together, it is that 8, which unlimited opportunities. Now this is the Star. Did I say the sun? I mean the star. The Star. And the Star is all about hope. Hope for tomorrow. Things are going to get better. And that would go really along with this Ace of Wands. Things are better. Things are getting better. Make a wish upon it. You always have to have hope. So something's going on. These two cards, like I said, a lot of activity, are we coming, are we going? Things kind of feeling a little bit in confusion. Should put these down. Just not necessarily knowing where we stand, not knowing where we sit even, kind of like, what is the heck going on? But yet there is the promise and the possibility of something very positive happening. Grounding energy, nurturing energy, thinking back again to that past in a little bit of a, more of a melancholy or nostalgic type of energy here. But then we have the Star, which is full of hope, which is full of promise, which is full of just keep believing and, as I'm always saying, and just stay shining, okay? So let's go on. Please remember, like I said, if you cross-watch, the number to bypass all of this will be in the description. But remember to like, share, subscribe. That's the only way that in a comment. Let me know, because I have many people out there that give me different readings, which I am, I am fine with. So comment, let me know. But let's get the channel moving. Let's get the channel growing, please. And I really appreciate all of you who do that. And I do appreciate the people that have been noticing that I'm letting the silver come out in my hair. However, it is a process. And so we will see. My hair kind of have little differences too, but thank you for noticing. Also, anything else? Oh, I have had a couple of updates in my computer. I do try to check for the sound. Let me know. Okay? Let me know if it's not working. Every time I fix it, and they update, I'm always like, how did I update that the first time around? So anyway, why don't we get started on our real readings? Thank you. And hello to my Libras. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, I know. People are bugging you. People are bugging you, and I don't know what to tell you to do about them. People are, yeah, I'm getting people are bugging you, and just count to 10, close your eyes, count to 10. And just continue, because, as my mother-in-law used to say, you'll get glad in the same pants you got mad in. And the thing is, you may be wanting to make some really big changes. The thing is, though, you make these big changes, or if you do say something quite, just like you have a little bit of outburst, you always feel bad about it later on. You kind of go, oh, I could have done it better. I should have done it differently. So just kind of, just chill with it a little bit. It doesn't mean that you have to accept bad behavior. Never saying that at all. Now you just got a major arcana pop out. It is a 9. More cards are popping out. We got a whole bunch actually popped out. So let's see where we are with any of these. You've got 4. So we will come and we'll do these, we will do these one at a time. So 9, you have everything you need. Just get ready, just wrap it up. Things are really where they need to be. Epiphany, this is also Archangel Raziel. Raziel was back in the Magician, again saying you've got everything you need. This is the main message. But sometimes with this is also Hanged Man, sometimes you have to step back and you really have to make a spiritual connection. You're a little bit more, remember you're my scales, you need that balance. And you may be balancing more in the natural, and that you need to have some refreshment from the supernatural. You've been more in the physical. You need to rejuvenate and refresh in the the supernatural and the metaphysical. Okay, so this has that. Now, Epiphany is also a light bulb. It's where you see things clearer. It's where you all of a sudden have a better understanding. But the main thing with this is also that spiritual connection, because, we cannot just live in the natural. We need that refreshment of the spiritual. Okay? So, anyway, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. So you might also be, I'm kind of getting a thing, my Libras, where people might be coming to you for some answers. They might be talking, they might want to have you, be the wise one and kind of like help me through this. Now remember, my Libras, people want to hear what people, so they will come to you and they will, ask you, and you might give them, and you will give them very sound advice, but people want to hear what supports their narrative. So they will go and they will still do what they wanted to do. They will just feel more encouraged by what you've told them, okay? And if you go, but that's not what I told them, well, free choice, free will. Anyway, next card here, again, the Page of Ariel. So the Page of Ariel, Page's underlying energy is work. Ariel is work. Work energy or earth energy is our Capricorn full moon. Taurus, yeah, stuff going on with Taurus, and also Virgo. Money, job, career. So there could be some changes in your job, in your career. You might be thinking of new ways of making money, new ways of starting a business. You might be transitioning in your job. You might be going and starting a new job. The page, and sometimes the page of, I get different vibe, but this is more money. This is a new job. This is a new opportunity. This is something that kind of excites you at the same time. And, because the pages are, pages bring you news. and they also are very enthusiastic. So this is something that that's very exciting, a new opportunity, new job, also a new career, as in it might be a new business that you personally are developing. Okay, so here is the page is reliable, clever, educated, balanced. An excellent opportunity will be afforded to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to go work. Time to get to work. Okay? So whatever you've been holding off on, stop focusing so much on the others and start focusing on what you need to accomplish. Okay? So here we go. Let's see what this one says. The Four of Michael. Now, so here we have a 4. 4 is stability, leadership, organization. Michael is your energy. It is also Aquarius and Gemini. Aquarius and Gemini have some things going on in that too. Thought processes, making plans, thinking things through. Now, it's interesting because you had the page saying get to work. It's time to get to work. It's time to get excited. Then the 4 of Swords come. The 4 of Michael says wait for it. Wait for it. At the 4 of Michael is, rest, vacation. I'm getting just more case of that, things are happening, but wait for it. You might have a small, so whatever this excitement is, I'm kind of picking up that you might get the opportunity, you might hear of the opportunity. Again, whatever it is, though, they might tell you, okay, that your start date's in 2 weeks. Or you've got the job, but it's when this is going to happen. So I do feel like there could be a wait before you actually begin. It might be a little discouraging because one, you might say, well, I need the money now. Or it could be that, but I'm so excited I want to start now. But the 4 of Michael, I'm just getting just be patient. Be patient. It is coming. Do not stop your efforts. Do not stop in preparing. It's just that the start date might be pushed back again, okay? So, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. Now, the other thing about this is step out of other people's dramas. And the full moon tends to bring up people in drama, okay? So, and that kind of goes back to what I was saying, people might be coming to you. So step out of their drama. This one is reversed. The 6 of Gabriel. Now, 6 is the number of man, the energy you put into something. Gabriel is your fire energy. So you have earth, air, and fire. So fire is our Aries. There's stuff going on in Aries. There's Leo. We're about to go into Leo, and it's also Sagittarius. Passionate, burning, very determined, very committed. So whatever this is that you're waiting for, it's really something that is very positive for you. The 6 of Gabriel is riding into victory. The 6 of Gabriel is achieving your, objective. So it could be, again, that whatever this is connected with these two. The page of Ariel and the 6 of Gabriel are connected. You're very excited for it. There might be a little bit delay in when you actually start or when it actually everything falls into place. Be patient with that. So, but the 6 of Gabriel is congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotion. Your last card here, reversed again, divine guidance. So you start with a major arcana, you end in a major arcana. And divine guidance has come up, I think this is the 3rd time it's come up in all the readings. We have a 5. 5 is a change. So we have a 5, 6, 4, and a 9 energy here. 5 is change, positive, negative, change, change, change. It's also the number of grace, which is things happen, positive things are given, forgiveness, whether we deserve it or not. Sometimes things are just being given just because it's out of grace. So the divine guidance, Archangel Sandalphon, believed to have been Elijah from the Old Prophet, from the Old Testament. Again, Elijah is an interesting character, very connected with supernatural, but yet very much lived in the natural, and many times was very afraid of the natural too, even though he had supernatural covering. He was believed to have transfixed into the heavens, never died. So knows a lot about the human condition. Kind of a fraidy cat at sometimes. Now, this is also the Hierophant. So the Hierophant traditionally, to me, has a lot of government or religious business rules and regulations. There sometimes I get real harsh energies from the Hierophant. Sometimes I get, some benign energies. I'm just really kind of getting you need to just keep following the process. I don't get anything harsh. I don't get anything like they're trying to change you, but there's a process that needs to be followed. There is a set of steps that you need to do, especially if this has to do with a job. So it could be that you have to, like a job application, you have to put in the application. They have to then look at your application. They have to then think if do they want to interview you, then offer you, then hire you, then with the hiring, there might be the background check. So there's a process. Something is being processed. Okay. So this thing, yeah. So my Libras, I don't know who's getting new jobs or new, maybe even a new house, because it could be even a process of a mortgage or a background check with the rental or something like that. But again, it looks very encouraging. It looks very successful. You just have to wait it out a little bit, because I feel like the divine guidance is saying you have to follow the process. There's no jumpsies. There's no cutsies. Okay? So, Archangel Sandalphon, the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So it's just kind of like, I feel like you're put in the queue, you're put into the process. There is this light bulb. And actually, Epiphany was the one. These were all together with this. And so Epiphany, so use this time as you're waiting to have that spiritual connection. These felt separate more from the Hanged Man. Okay? So use this time to connect with higher power. Many times, especially if I'm waiting for something, hearing news about, oh, did I get the job? Oh, please, 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 please. Or the best thing to do is say, oh, only if it's right for me. Only if it's going to be a good position for me. Only if this is a good opportunity for me. But there is a lot of, this page has a lot of excitement. This, you might, again, there's a lot of, let's start, kind of whole, not quite the night energy, but yet, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, so you have interesting stuff. That divine guidance, again, it's rule oriented, very process oriented. So whatever it is, you've got to follow the process, follow the rules. Libras may not want to do that. Let's see. Here we go. Guardian angels, what do we have for our Libras? This is reversed. 5 of action. So the 5 is, again, that 5 change, divine, grace. Action is fire energy. Your angels want you to know that your current challenges pushes you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. How does that fit into everything? Is this the drama? Is that why you need the light bulb? 5 of fire. So you've got a couple of fires there. I mean, a couple of 5s, I should say. And a couple of fires also. So let's see what we have, what crystal or energy. Let me know what this means to you, my Libras. There's just so much there, but yet not quite sure. And what is this opportunity? Is it a job? Is it a business? Is it you, starting something new on your own? Let me know. Let's see what crystal or energy is helpful for my Libras. Amber. Now that is one thing I have right here. Harmony, home protection, calm attracts love. Okay, my Libras. Yeah, let me comment, please. Comment what this means. Anyway, my Libras, take a moment to like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell. You really help keep me going, and you encourage me, so thank you. As always, my Libras, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.